Alright, hello all you beautiful people and welcome to some Trails of Code Steel 2 guys. I am so sorry I wasn't able to stream last night. I was so busy and I ended up being finished around like 9:40, 9:50. So like I was like way too late to stream. But not a big deal. We can make up for it with the upcoming streams and anyways, it's fine. Um, Regardless, we do have a stream today, and it should be pretty interesting. I wonder how this game is gonna play out, at least for this chapter, because we just got our own airship, and we got to go out and explore and try to find our classmates. So, our classmates are kind of like divided in like all these different regions of like Erebonia, and we've seen a couple of them on our way like through our adventures, but we didn't really I don't know if we got to go and find those exact same ones or we got to find a bit of the other ones. We got to find them, and I know some of the other ones too. And I do remember where most, at least I only remember where two of them actually are from what we met with. I don't know if we met more than two, but I'm pretty sure that there are some in some buildings that are like optional that you don't even have to go in. So if we just explore some of these places, we'll be able to find them. But I'm also not in the most insane like, oh, I gotta find everyone like kind of mood. So, we'll see how it ends up turning out in this kind of the story. And yeah, like I said, today is gonna be an afternoon stream, so expect just 2.5 hours for today. And also, just a little sidetrack before I start here. Sadly, my live alive streams, I know this is in a completely different game, and this is gonna be like overshadowed way later down the line once we're like way past this game. But I just wanted to say it for people that are keeping track up with me, is that my live streams got taken down because of Square Enix. Not on Twitch, but on my YouTube. They took I want to say like half, or it was like three of the streams down, and we only streamed I think 7 different streams. So that's like half almost, like a little bit less than half. So like, unfortunately, if you guys are trying to go back and check out those live streams, there's nothing I could really do. They took them down for reasons that I'm really unaware of. They just said the entire stream was just a copyright, but they didn't take down the others. So I'm just questioning. I don't know what happened. If it was like a music or something like that, I would just clip it out or edit that entire section out. But unfortunately, those are just gonna have to be thrown to the void. Unfortunately, just get deleted. But in any case, let's just get started. Let's not talk about the doom that is the live stream. Sadly, unfortunately, but we're gonna be streaming a ton more games, so we'll make up with it. We'll make up for it. Anyways, this is literally the first time we get to move around in this airship, the Courageous, in this game. Um, so we have not explored any bit of it. So I don't know what there is to look at, what there is to do. I do know that they want us to check out, talk with George. He's in charge of the Orbment Factory, and like talk to like Toa or Alphen or something like that, and like talk to like 3 people. Okay, we're in the bridge. I'm gonna go straight to the Orbo Factory so that way I could get gear building out of the way. Nice. So this is where the Orbo Factory is. I could see myself coming here pretty often. George said he brought the Orbo bike on board from Emir too. Maybe it's here. By the way, I really like this music. I really like this song. Either way, I want to thank him while I'm down here. This area of the Courageous contains a Orbo factory. Yep, we know that. Like any other Orbo factory, you can forge weapons and synthesize quartz. Simply speak to George and he will fulfill all your requests. As this area also happens to be the most spacious part of the Courageous, it is also where Valimor and the Orbo bike are stored. Eventually, both of these can be customized as well. Oh! Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Um. Over to my right is the Orbital Factory. Okay. Hello, George. Hey, George. Everything doing okay? Everything doing okay here? Yeah. The Orbital Factory is all ready for use. So if you need any work done on your orbments, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks. I'm sure we'll be taking you up on that very soon. By the way, you're the one who brought the orbital bike on board, right? Guilty as charged. I figured it'd come in handy at some point. It was still in good condition thanks to Eustace, but I did make a few modifications to it. Modifications? Like what? Oh, I changed a few parts so that they'll be better suited to riding off the road. Now you'll be able to ride it on rougher terrain. Feel free to take it for a spin at any time. We can ride whenever we want? Really? Really? Even if it were to break down or something, it wouldn't be hard to come and collect it with the courageous. So go ahead and have fun riding it around. Thanks. I got a feeling it'll come in handy. And to be honest, just the thought of getting to ride it ride it around all over the country gets me excited. Angelica would be proud. Oh, just one thing. About that sidecar we added to it, it was roughed up pretty badly during the attack on the academy. Sorry. I can fix it for sure, but it's gonna cost a lot of mirror to buy all the materials. So you have to go without it for a while, at least until we have the funds to repair it anyway. That's a shame. It is, but what can you do? Oh, one other thing about the bike. What would you say to giving it a brand new paint job? A paint job? Yeah, I saw the special feature in an automotive magazine about painting those recently. I thought it might be kind of fun to give it a shot ourselves, you know? You've got the perfect test subject. I can easily set up a station over there. Why not give it a go if you're interested? I see. That does sound interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a shot once you're all set up. Sounds fun. Okay, you can now ride the orbital bike. We already have the courageous. I would have thought that the orbital bike, I've said it when we were in Code Steel 1, but I was always saying, oh yeah, they're introducing us the bike and teaching us how to ride it during the main quest, because obviously in the future Cold Steel games, this is how we're going to be able to travel around to the different locations instead of just having to go on like trains. So this is kind of interesting because we have the courageous, but we can ride around in the courageous where we want, but there's also the orbital bike. By pressing the square button on the highway to open the navigation screen and then pressing it again, you can ride the bike wherever you are. Okay. Orbital Bike 2. Press the square button twice in succession while on highways and certain maps to ride the orbital bike. Note, this cannot be done from within dungeons or during special events throughout the course of the story. And circle I accidentally skipped. I think it's set to get off. I'm not sure. You can now also customize the color of the orbital bike. I really don't care about the color. You can customize the coloring of the orbital bike by obtaining special items. Oh god, I care even less now. You can also further customize the bike, not the mic. Customize the bike by purchasing the sidecar from George's shop. Oh god, he said that was a lot of mirror. I'm not spending my money on that. Then opening the customization. I'm guessing it will be an easy way to level up like Link XP with someone else, I would guess. But like, okay. Let's go ahead and shop for Master Quartz. There's actually a new one. Attacks and crafts can sometimes deal critical damage. Oh my god, and then increases the critical damage at level 3 at 1.75. I don't know what it means usually 1.5. I'm guessing there's like a kind of like how attacks work, where you don't always hit like a base number. You hit like somewhere in the range depending on your kind of like your RNG high roll or low rolls. I'm guessing it's like the low rolls is like 1.5 to high roll being the 1.75. Okay. This is pretty good. How much is this? Oh, only 6,000? Why is I thought this was 10,000. 6,000's not bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it. Oh my god, 10,000. Eesh. Okay, we're gonna exchange some Sepith Mass and gain 2,540. Can't buy weapons here, right? No, okay. I really like this song. I gotta admit. Okay, we got some actual, really strong, powerful, attacks here. I can't remember what our orbments were on Elliot or Emma. Okay. Do I not have any earth moves at all on, Oh, I do right here. Dark Matter, Aerial, and Grand Press. Aerial, Grand Press, Dark Matter. And I can pretty much replace those now because I should have the stronger versions of each of them. Well, except for Dark Matter, because I think Dark Matter is the strongest of the space class. I can't remember. But I can definitely replace the Grand Press and Aerial, Judgment Bolt, and Yggdrasil. Not bad. 30% chance to petrify or 50% chance to seal the enemy. Both of those are not bad. Buy an Yggdrasil and the Judgment Bolt. And, do we already have the Mine 2s on them? I feel like I do. I do. I don't need, like, Cast 1. Or EP1. I don't need stuff like that. Also, let me try to open their slots. Elliot's already done. I just got a few more on Emma. I cannot upgrade her fire one, though. Yeah, that's all I can do. I can only upgrade one of them. I'm really low on... I can't do the fire one, and I'm really low on the higher elements, so I can't do those for that one. But, I can start replacing some stuff. So, for example, I can take off Scent. I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna change that to Yggdrasil, and like I said, I really don't need EP1. There's EP2 now, I believe I thought I saw, but I don't need that either. I'd rather just go with a Judgment Bolt, but it's only... EP is only... yeah, I realize EP is only here because it's... Okay, I gotcha. I need a Mirage. Let me see what I can replace that with. Hello, you beautiful person. How's it going alone? Another day, another trail stream, another Nobunaga wholesome smile. I'm glad someone has noticed who Oda Nobunaga is. Because that is my favorite anime character, and that's why she's in my overlay. I love her so much. Yeah, I commissioned an artist for that one. She's literally my favorite anime character of all time. I love Oda Nobunaga. Yeah, let's buy the... Oh, I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to hold on to this. Wait, it's EP. Oh, I still don't have enough for that either. That's commissioned? Yeah! It's commissioned. A Japanese artist, I think... If I'm gonna probably pronounce this wrong. I commissioned it like a year and a half ago, I think. It was, or 2 years ago. It was like, they were called Okake Sushi. At least on their Skeb, the Skeb page. Skeb is a, if you don't know, a website where you can commission Japanese artists. I don't know if that's what their Twitter handle is called. I have them followed on Twitter, but I don't remember if that was what their username was on Twitter. But on Skeb, they're called Okake Sushi. Really good at what they do. I gotta do some changing. I can at least keep this for now. Mine too. Luminous Ray R. I feel like this can be replaced at this point. I have a few pics of her, mostly lewds though. I feel like I'm not even surprised. Yeah, so one of my aesthetics, one of my favorite aesthetics in anime, or in like, to me, what dictates very top tier character design that will make me fall in love with the character design, like with my entire being, is if the character is very anime, no, duh, very military looking. So the military hat, the military outfit. So that's why I love characters like, for example, Oda Nobunaga, Morag from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Forgot that girl from Shigofumi. That girl from God, what the heck was that anime called? God, something with an R. Like anything military, like military style. They have like the hat, especially. I love it. Like that's literally my style. I love that stuff. Okay, Silver Thorn. Luminous Ray R is actually very weak. Silver Thorn is what I gotta play, but I don't even have Mirage. I'm really struggling with Mirage. And I'm keeping... I feel like at this point, I might not need Ingenuity. Because Ingenuity was very specific Master Court, but I forgot who it was that had the Master Court that I like. Oh yeah, it was Alphen. Alphen has the Master Court. Yeah, I love her design so much. I love it. Oh yes, Doberman. I don't know how to I don't know how to pronounce the name. I don't play Arknights, but I do know who you're talking about. I forget, because I don't play, I always forget the character. But when I remember the character's name, or I think of the game, or I see the character's design, I'm like, oh yeah, it's that really cool character I love. But yeah, I love. What, is it Doberman? Doberman? Doberman. I feel like that sounds better. That feels right. Well, I don't know. I cannot buy anything. I'm broke in this game. Ingenuity. I feel like at this point I don't need this anymore. But I don't need any attacks because of that. Can I replace it with something better in the fire? Not really. There's not really much of a point. Just keep it. And then, yeah, Emma is gonna just stay as she is. I feel... I really don't think I don't think I'll be able to have enough space to buy EP Cut 2. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hold on. I never played Fate aside from the visual novels Fate Stay Night, but I know most if not all the girls. Oh man. I am like the biggest Fate fan out there. I don't really watch much anime like at all these days. Like I really just want to play games. I don't really want to watch anime and just sit there watching, watching the anime on my monitor. I can't really do that anymore. I feel like I just want to play games. I want to play anime games instead of watch it. So I don't really watch anymore, but man, I will go desperate to watch anything new that's Fate related. So like I've watched all the animes of Fate. I've read so many of the mangas that are manga exclusive from Fate. I've played all except for I played every single Fate game, and I own every single Fate game physically, except for Fate Extra CC, CCC I believe it was called, because that's Japanese only. But if things are going as they are, we might be able to get a remaster and localization if Fate Extra record does good. But we'll have to see. And yeah, I have like a bunch of like figures, posters, and a bunch of merchandise from Fate. I love that series. Military girls like Doberman, Nobunaga, dark skin. Yeah, there's actually a friend of mine who was saying you don't get to see many military girls that are like dark skinned. And that's true until I found the one, and I forgot who it was though. It's like such a rarity though. And this is my problem. I don't remember what I had on my Laura previously. I do know that I had the breakers, so I should put those on, like shield breaker. I know the breakers that are rare are ones that I should put on. Do I have any of the rare breakers? Or are they all on Reen? I think they're all on Reen. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then, so we have Shield Breaker, Spirit Breaker. Is there a... Yes, Sword Breaker. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, there was one dark-skinned military girl. I can't remember who it was, though. I saw them last month, but I forgot. Okay, I remember I had, like, different debuffs. Do I have... I think one was Freeze. No one else has Freeze on, right? No. Okay. Freeze. Wait, Freeze is not here. Doesn't that mean someone has it on? Oh wait, it's right here. I'm being dumb. Okay. Petrify. I don't believe anyone else has that on. Yeah, put Petrify. Burn. Reen has Burn. I don't really care much about debuffing their movements. I realize Impede is actually pretty good now because of that buff that I noticed. Oh, this is oh wait, never mind. I don't like Vanish. That to me is not a very good debuff. And that doesn't work on bosses at all. I'm missing a debuff. Should I just go with Poison? There's Seal. Yeah, Seal. Seal or Poison. I'll go Poison. And let's see what I can fill up this last slot. I know what I really want. I really want the Suzaku, the Chillins, the Genbus. I want those quartz, those Orbment quartz, and I also want that one Earth Quartz that doubles the damage of the first attack. I really need that. I wonder if they're in this game. It was in Code Steel 1. If they're not in this game, I think the devs understood how probably broken they were. I'm not really finding a good option. Like, I can do like hit, but I'm not very happy if I just go with hit. I feel like I went with hit, but I'm not sure. I might just stick with hit. What is Reen carrying with him? We got actions to get his speeds up, which I like, because I like when he's first, because he gets a buff to team's attack. I remember I have Heat Wave just for the strength and defense buff. The breakers, nightmares, attacks. Yeah, Rain's looking pretty good right now, I gotta admit. We're just gonna have to find good stuff for Laura. Pretty much the way I built Rain was the way I built Laura in the first game. Now I just gotta fix it up. I gotta fix everyone up. I need more Sepith. And I need more I need more orb mints. I need to go out and explore. Okay, we have a right here. Greetings, Awakener. We're gonna talk to Valimar, or as Milliam likes to call him, Valley. Valley-chan. Hey, Valimar. I think your mana's recovered a little now? Affirmative. It stands at 50% replenished. I see that a new power has awakened within you as well. I don't know if I'd call it new exactly. This power has always been within me. I just didn't understand what it was or why it was there. But thanks to everyone's help, it finally feels like it's a part of me, if that makes any sense. So, I need to keep practicing using it. I can't have a repeat of what happened aboard the Pantagruel. You appear to be aware of your own limitations. Much like how you learn to better synchronize with me through practice, humans must improve their specifications through similar means. You need only to work towards improvement to gain optimum proficiency for the battles to come. Huh. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I can't help but feel that one day this power will be useful to me as an awakener too. I won't be able to use it all the time, but I'll do what I can to get better at making use of it. I look forward to it. Ring can now use the craft Spirit Unification. Yay, we can use this in battle now. Using this craft allows Ring to unleash the power within him and fight for several turns in that state. Activating it cures all status abnormalities and increases Ring's strength in battle significantly. Okay, this craft unleashes the power sleeping within Ring. It raises strength, defense, and speed by 50% and imbues him with the Unleash status. Okay. Changes crafts, nullifies stats, statuses, and stat downs. I wonder what the cost is. It won't tell us though. And here's the motorcycle. You can customize it. I don't think I have anything to customize it. Yeah. I have to go to George, buy the yellow painting or buy the sidecar. But I don't really feel like doing that. But yeah, literally, speaking of Fate, literally, the game I've been most excited for, like, for like almost 2 years now, has been the remake of Fate Extra Record, and oh my god, like it keeps getting like pushed. It keeps like, back then I was like, okay, it's gonna release in 2021. No, it's gonna get released in 2022. No. It looks like it's gonna maybe be a bit longer, but we'll have to see. There's still been no release date, but that's really my most anticipated game of all time. I'm absolutely 100% gonna stream that game. I cannot wait. I played the I have the game on the PSP, and I loved it. It was very frustrating. I understand why people may not like it, but man, they changed all of that, and it looks so much better now. And then the music was just top notch, and I loved the story. I was like, I was just loving it a lot, just falling in love with everything all over again. There's a ton of stuff on this floor. I should probably go take a look around to see what's on offer. About the second floor facilities. The second floor has a wide variety of facilities, including a kitchen and an infirmary. While these facilities are currently a little, shall we say, limited, More will become available as you continue to recruit students. Never saw that game, I think. Yeah, it was on the PSP. We only got one game on the PSP while Japan got two, which the second game for the PSP was the one that I was talking about earlier that is Japanese only. Which, if we can make the first game, Fate Extra Record, successful, we can get the second game localized, hopefully. Because they did not know over at Type Moon, I believe. I can't remember who it was. But the guy who makes Fate, basically, he did not know that Fate Extra CCC did not release in English at all. He was completely caught off guard that it did not release at all. So he was like, interesting. That's all he said. Interesting. And I was like, oh, I like that. I like he didn't just put it off or whatever. Or say, the first game didn't do that well. Like, if it was something like that, I'd understand. But he was like, oh, interesting. I didn't know. So that gives me so much hope. I think it's the one that has Nero. Yes, Bride Nero. Yeah, it has Nero. There's three characters you get to play as, and the story changes depending on the character you pick. You can pick Nero, you can pick Tamamo, or you can pick Emiya. When I played it for the first time, I beat it with Nero. So next time I'm gonna be playing it with Emiya though. So I'm gonna definitely be doing that. I was in love with that game. I mean, I love anything Fate, so I'm gonna love it regardless. Because the thing is, it's my favorite Fate game that's ever released because it's more RPG-ish. It has a bunch of RNG in it, but like it felt the most RPG. The rest are the action games, so that one felt way better to me. I just wish we got the arcade, Fate Grand Order arcade, in English, like on consoles and PC. Just play that online all the time. But yeah, this floor also contains a game room, which is just right for playing Blade 2. Blade 2. The game got changed. All right, there's a shop over here. You can play pool here. Here's Blade 2. I want to see what he says about it. It feels like ages since the last time I had a chance to play Blade. Oh wait, didn't I end up with some cards when I was on the Pantagruel? Rain took out a Blade 2 deck. Upon closer inspection, he noticed a scrap of paper stuck between the two of the cards inside. Huh? What is this? Welcome to the new and improved version of Blade, creatively titled Blade 2. It's basically the same thing, but with a few more cards to make it more strategic. Give it a shot. I think you'll like it. Just don't let it distract you too much from becoming a better night pilot, okay? Signed by Crow. When did he get this into my pocket? He could have just given it to me when we were sitting together, but I guess this is a much more Crow approach. Oh well. Still, I like the sound of more strategic. So do I. The first one was more praying and hoping. If maybe they fixed that. Maybe I should try inviting someone down for a game sometime. I have to get all the practice in that I can if I ever want to beat Crow anyway. You can now play Blade 2. Inspecting one of the card tables will allow you to call a classmate for a game. Playing against someone who will allow you to deepen your bond with them regardless of playing against someone will allow you to deepen your bond with them regardless if you win or lose. However, you can only deepen your bond with 5 characters at a time. Okay. Characters you have deepened your bond with get a star next to their name. After each major story development, these stars are removed, allowing you to deepen your bond with any 5 characters of your choosing again. Okay. And then the snowboards are right here. Yeah, we started out with the orange one, and then we got the purple one. Oh my god, that's a heck of a lot of characters now. Let me see if the rules are any different, because it's Blade 2 now. I know how to still play, though. Trying to see if there's anything new. I'm gonna skim through it. Check cards. Class cards. This is new. They allow you to choose one of your opponent's cards to discard. Okay. This does not let you see their hand, however. Okay. You're just choosing blindly from one of their hands to discard. Okay. Force cards are also new. It doubles your current total. Oh my gosh. That's very risky. You kind of want to make them forced to use their mirror card and then use the force card and pray that they don't have another mirror. These are very powerful cards, but require careful usage to achieve their full effect. Yeah, as I was saying. Both Mirror Blast and Force cards each have a value of 1 if they are the first card to be placed on the field. But be careful. Using any of them as your last move is considered a foul and will cost you the match. Okay. Let's level up Laura. Let's start with Laura.
Ken no Yugi. 始めるとしようか。さて、カードを引くがよい。
I did not get any of the new
そ
cards.
ちらの先行だな。
Okay. Oh, actually. Yeah, okay, they have a little description at the bottom. That's cool. And you can turn it on or off. That's cool. I'll leave it on though. I already know what they do, but alright. Let's just go ahead and break even.
クリア。仕切り
Just
直
to
す
get
と
the
し
low
よう。
numbers out.
クリア。
You want to get those low numbers out early. Because
そ
then
ち
it
らの
gets
先
hard.
行だな。
It gets really hard.
イカズチよ。
That's fine. I'm a bolt. You want to get this card, especially I mean not the bolt. You want to get those healing cards out of the way real quick, because then you end up keeping the number 1, and they don't have blade cards, so you end up losing because you kept that too long. Force. Perfect. I'm going to mirror.
そう来るか。
He's gonna blast.
爆風よ。
I only have okay. Oh, so I still gain a card. Oh no. Okay, I see.
参った。さす
I
が
win.
にやるな。
Okay, so they see what's in my hand. I show them, and then shuffle it, and then you discard one or the other, and you don't know which one it was until you discard it. It seems like my blade skills were insufficient, but don't assume our next match will go the same way. 100 Link XP. It's better than the last in Code Steel 1. I think in Code Steel 1 you only got 50 Link XP. 100 is really not much at all. I feel like at least 250 would have been good enough. But oh well, it's fine. Let's go ahead and level up Emma.
お手柔らかによね。
We got the 2 new
カードを引
cards.
きましょう。あ、そちらの先行ですね。
Doubles your current, and then lets you discard an opponent's card. Whew. Had to yawn there. Sorry about that. Doubles your current total. I don't like how I have too many 2s. Which is great here. I can get rid of 1.
仕切り直しこちらの先行すみません。
Wow.
ミラーです。
I'm gonna mirror that.
あ、やられました。
Oh.
ブラストです。
Are you gonna discard my 6? Why not my 2? I had 2 of them. I'll get rid of 1 here. Let's break even again. I have to get rid of the 2.
仕切り直し。あ、そちらの先行ですね。
Okay. I'm gonna go with a 5. Okay. This is gonna break even again. Oh boy. I'm gonna use it.
やられました。強化しますね。
Ooh. I can't play this though. I lose. I lost.
そうき
At
まし
least I
た
get to
か。
activate it and see how it plays, how you use it. But I lost. Oh, it doesn't just put it on the field. Oh, okay. She won.
私の勝ちですね。
Emma won. I win this time. Well, if you excuse me, I should be leaving now. Wow. She's like, I won. Well, I'm gonna take my winnings and I'm out of here. See ya. Wow. Emma. Hello, you beautiful person. How's it going, Mr. JRPG? The real game is right here. The rest is filler. Oh, man.
お手柔らかにね。それじゃ
Watch.
あ
This is the
ど
real.
うしようか。
This is the real RPG.
うん。
You see, there's
僕の
numbers on the
セフィ
field.
アだよ。
It's an RPG. I don't like that he mirrored that immediately. I'm gonna get rid of the bolt.
そうきたか。
I just want to keep the mirror just in case he has another force. You're a little tired. Am I doing good? Yeah, I'm absolutely doing really good right now. I'm a little bit sad I wasn't able to stream yesterday. I mean, I had planned to do an evening stream, but life got in the way, and I was very distracted. Up for like 3 hours into the where I could have streamed. I ended up finishing like around 10 o'clock, so I was like, dang, it's so late at this point. Am I gonna do like a 2-hour stream? What? Nah, I'll just save it for tomorrow. CS2 is faring well for you. I enjoyed the intermission stuff a lot. I'm not a big fan of the intermission. I just like to... like it's cool. I get a chance to peer into some of the enemy's backstory, but I'm a big fan of what's it called? I'm a big fan. Like, one thing that really interests me in JRPGs are the battling, getting deep into the system, and building the characters, and getting leveling up XP, and then after a good time get into a good story. But that was like a whole hour of just talking, and then you go into some like battles where you have Alphen, so everything is like super easy, and then I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like the intermissions in the Legend of the Hero games much. But Code Steel 2 is way better than Code Steel 1, like 100%. Like, let me not deter what I just said from anything else. Like, this game is a heck of a lot better. I'm really looking forward to seeing like the climax of how the Code Steel series is gonna end, like Code Steel 4. I want to see how that gets built up, but so far it's been pretty good. I like the fact that it's all been story like non-stop. That was the problem with Code Steel 1. There was just no story. You were holding a mirror the whole time. And I won. Aw, I was hoping I'd win that one too. I'll get you next time though. Yeah, to me, story plays a big part in JRPGs. And that was obviously some pretty good, a good piece of it. But I'm not a big fan of story segments being very, very long. I'm not a fan of them taking, like, the intermission was like an hour of just me talking, like just reading dialogue boxes, and now that's too long. Like, I'm just sitting there for an hour, just talking and doing nothing, running from one door to the other door to the other door, talk to Blue Blanc in the hallway, go to another door to another door to another door. Go to Princess Alphen's door, talk to her there. Then you go to Alphen, and then you escape, and then you're talking some more. It was, I don't know. It was just like so much talking. I love story, but my god, that was an hour of talking. I don't really know. I don't really want to put anyone else up, to be honest. Let's do Fee. I like Fee.
バトルスタートだね。カードを引くんだっけ？そっちからみたいだね。
Yes. I will
Clear.
take out my 2.
そっちからみたいだね。
I'll take out my other 2. I will do the 3. I hope you have a bolt. Just in case you don't have a bolt, I'm just gonna activate this now so I can tie this up.
クリア。
Get this out of there.
こちらの先行。
I'm not gonna play into you possibly having a bolt and then I keep that for way too long and just completely kill my game.
ミラー。
You have a mirror though, which is fine with me. Okay, I'm gonna go way higher number. So I'm gonna blast.
一体
I'm gonna get rid of this one. Oh, I got rid of the 7. That's big. Surely you like Xenogears long scenes. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't mean to be the most negative person out there, and if you like Xenogears, I'm sorry, but I've only been streaming since May of last year, and in that time I played a good number of JRPGs already, and I gotta say, Xenogears was probably the worst game I've ever streamed. That to me was probably one of the worst JRPGs in general that I've ever played in my life. It was just so bad.
ソイヤ
Like I said, I'm sorry.
ー。負けた。
I'm sorry that if anyone likes it, but like, oh my god, I could. Guess I'll let you have that one. Next one's mine though. It's just like I know the game is called Xenogears. The game's based around gears, but the gear fights sucked. They were boring. Most of the time in fights, it was more RNG of whether you can hit your opponent or not. The game had the worst translation I had ever seen in my entire life. So many sentences were butchered. I could not understand what they were trying to tell me. The stories were boring. I could not care. And you got lost a lot. A lot of the time you weren't told where to go. You were just told nothing. You just got told like literally nothing, and you just had to find out where. You just kind of had to guess where you had to go. And oh my god, there was like so many problems with that game. And then I could not understand how learning combos worked in that game. Like you can see how many points you are off from getting the next combo, but like the points don't really go up in any way that I could differentiate. Like I can figure out if I killed the character with if I killed the character with that character, they did not gain a point. If I used a lot of level 2s and 3s and level 1 hits, I would only see like a +1 or +2 point at the end of the match. I was like, what is the point? Like, I don't get the game. I don't know. I didn't get the game at all. I did not like that game. But sadly, I have not liked a single Xeno game in the entire Xeno franchise. Maybe Xenosaga. Maybe Xenosaga's the games though. I plan to stream those, and hopefully I can like them. Hopefully I can get into something from the Xeno series. Oh god, I don't really like these other characters. I'm gonna go with Sarah.
ゲーム開始ね。カードを引きなさい。同点。仕切り直すわ。私が先行ね。同点。仕切り直すわ。
Oh no, it's not a big deal.
仕切りなそちらが先行ね。
It's just like that game was just like
ちょっと待って。イカズチよ。
that game was just dreadful to play.
同点。仕切り直すわ。そちらが先行ね。
Oh my god, I mirrored for the exact same reason that I was in the... Oh my god. This is bad.
同
I
点
have to use a 6
仕切り
just
直す
to
わそちらが
survive.
先行ね
Look at how small... Oh my god. I have like 2 less cards than her. I'm in the worst position. I'm gonna do the 4.
鏡よ
Okay, I'm gonna use this.
やってくれるじゃない
Oh, I got rid of the 2. That's not good. I lost.
強化するわ私の勝ちね
Regardless, I was gonna lose. A 6 and the force. Yeah, I lost. Well, I've still got it. We'll see you around, Rain. Okay, that was all 5 of them. We got some stuff here that I am not interested in buying. I don't think there's anything here. Ooh, Emma and Selena are here. I guess this is where we all sleep, or maybe just the girls sleep. This is the kitchen area. Okay. But remember, they said a lot of these facilities on this floor are not really being used up because we need more students. And the area is unused. Let's go to the shops in the deck. We need to go get like new weapons and defensive gear. You can access the front and rear decks from this floor and it's where all the shops are. I'll probably see a lot of this place. About the 3rd floor facilities. The 3rd floor contains a variety of facilities you can make use of, including shops and the room you can use to take a nap. Only 1 shop is available for now, but by recruiting Thor students you can raise that number up to 4. Okay. The aforementioned nap room also allows you to rest and restore your HP and EP for free. The question is, do I get CP 100 for that? I'm at 100 CP. Let's test it. No, you don't get 100 CP. Boo! Okay, so let's go ahead and shop. New weapon for Reen. New weapon for Elliot. Does Elliot and Emma really use the same weaponry? Interesting. I thought they were different weapons. Okay, interesting. A weapon for Laura and Emma. And the defensive gears are pretty good here. And the shoes are also pretty good. And let's sell all that stuff that we took off. Okay. And nothing really else. I gotta go to George to customize these weapons. So let me rush back down there. 'Cause we're already done with that floor. Customize weapons. Weapon for Reen. Weapon for Elliot. Weapon for Emma. Weapon for Laura. There you guys go. Ooh, Laura's weapon has a chance of fainting the enemy for 5%. Not bad. I really wish like characters like Claire at least did not leave us. Because Claire's pretty good. She has the crit 20%. That's really strong. Here's the conference and training floor. The royal room. And then there's like 3 things over there. This floor has the conference room and the royal room. The latter is exclusively for Princess Alphen, obviously, but I bet we'll be able to use. I bet we'll be using the former quite a bit. About the fourth floor facilities. The fourth floor contains a number of useful facilities, including a conference room and various training rooms. It also contains the Royal Room, which as the name suggests, was designed for members of the Imperial family on board. Right now, that's just Princess Alphen. There are 3 training rooms in all, built to train your close combat, range combat, and arts capabilities, respectively. These can't be used immediately, but you'll be able to use them once you have recruited students capable of running them. Okay. This game just basically turned to Suikoden. This literally just feels like Suikoden. I'm not even kidding. This is our base in Suikoden. This ship, the Courageous. And we gotta recruit characters to be able to use those facilities. And that's literally just like Suikoden. We just can't use them in battles like Suikoden. Hello, Reen. Hello, Your Highness. What's that document you've got there? Oh, just a little formality I need to get through before we really get started. It's to show that control of the ship has been temporarily passed from our family to you, and that you've been given the legitimate rights to use it as you see fit. Oh, right. Well, if you need my help to cross any T's or dots, or dot any I's, let me know. What the heck does that mean? Cross any T's or dot any I's? Oh, okay. You've been gracious enough to join us on our ship, so the least I can do is help you out with whatever you need. Oh, don't worry. Half of being a member of the Imperial family is paperwork anyway. I can handle it on my own. Besides, you've all helped me more than enough already. Come to think of it, I never did thank you for saving me from the Pantagruel, did I? Properly, I mean. Thank you very much, Reen. I truly never expected that you would be my knight in shining armor. That's not something I need to be thanked for. Back in Ymir, I swore that I would rescue both you and Elise from the Alliance. I've completed half of that task, and now I've got to finish the job. Then let me help with you rescuing her. I'll be keeping a close eye on you all. I'll be keeping a close eye on you all the while to see if you're really Order of the Phoenix Wings metal material. Okay. Order of the Phoenix Wings metal. What's this now? It's a very exclusive honor that my family only awards every few years to people who are really deserving of it. These are 3 medals in all. There are 3 medals in all. Charity, love, and strength. Awarded to people who exemplify said virtues. It just so happens that as a ship of the Imperial family, we have some of those medals on here. So I have them to give. That's remarkably convenient. So if you demonstrate your worthiness for any of those medals, I'd like to give them to you. Though in your case, I'm sure it's a matter of when than if. I don't know if I'd say that. Still, can't hurt to try to live up to those lofty expectations. But medals or no medals, the most important thing to me right now is rescuing Elise, and helping you reunite with your family too. Of course. You can now read about the Order of the Phoenix Wings in the Royal Room's bookshelf. You can now quick travel in the Courageous by pressing the square button. Okay. Okay. Medal of Charity. An award granted only to those who have independently and voluntarily strived to better the lives of others across the land. Love. An award granted only to those who have demonstrated love for their fellow human beings, showing and earning the trust and understanding of many people. In the Medal of Strength. An award granted only to those who have performed great acts of strength, defeating powerful foes to protect this nation and its people. Okay, it doesn't really tell you exactly how you'll get them, and obviously that's kind of how it is in real life, but we'll see if we get those or not. I think we're done here. We can go back to the bridge. Alright. I think I've seen all the key on-board facilities now. Now all that's left is to tell Toa where we're going next. Talking to Toa in the captain's chair will allow you to both select the destination and organize the party. Regardless of who is selected as Reen support in battle, Reen will tour the Courageous alone. How to board the Courageous. After landing, you can board the Courageous again by pressing the square button to access the navigation menu, followed by pressing the start button. Okay. Note that this feature is not available in dungeons or select portions of the story. Okay. Easy stuff. World map. You just pick and choose. Checking and reporting quests. You can confirm and report quests by inspecting the orbital computer on the bridge. Reporting quests nets AP, which in turn will periodically raise your students' ranks and earn new rewards, making it wise to check in frequently. Checking student information. Inspecting the computer also gives you access to the latest information available regarding Thor students scattered all across Erebonia. Once the information has been read, it will automatically be recorded in your notebook. Okay. I already know about the side quest, but the student information... Settings and dress up? Hold on. Change Toa's costumes and accessories? I have Toa's casuals. This does not match her at all. I gotta admit, this is cute. Although, it doesn't match with the hat. I don't know why they kept the hat. Toa's casuals. I'm gonna keep the academy uniform. It just doesn't match with the hat. The accessories. Right along 10th Mishi. No, that's only for me. Toggle the Courageous flight animation. You can show or skip flight animation. Well, for now, I'm gonna show it because I haven't seen it. I want to see it. Student information: Monica, Mint, Casper, Vivi, Clara, Emily, Nicholas. Okay. Monica. Oh, we met Monica already. Watchtower Nord Highlands. Okay. Sighted in Legram. Okay. Legram. Okay, 2 in Legram. 2 in Highlands. Guerrilla by road. Okay, this one's gonna be difficult. Form the resistance group. That's insane. Okay, let's start from the top and work our way down. So, the very first location is Guerrilla Proving Ground. I know she's alone, and we've met her before, so I know she's alone. Oh, by the way, there's something I heard right before I left the academy that you might find interesting. Apparently, there's a number of second-year Thor students out there trying to fight the Alliance. Really? Yeah, we just read that on the computer. Yeah, supposedly after helping first years escape, they split up and spread out across the country. They've been on the move ever since, trying to set up Arcus relay devices wherever they can. Wow. I can believe it though. Our second years are pretty tough. And don't you forget it. But seriously, if we can find them, I'm sure they'd be a great asset to our cause. There's a chance you'll run into them in a populated area, but I'm guessing you'll have a better luck on the highways. Jesus Christ. My speech impediment is really hitting real hard today. I cannot read any sentences. I'll keep that in mind, Toa. Thanks. Okay, so our party's already organized, so I'm okay. We can go to Emir. We can go to Nord. Guerrilla Proving Ground. Guerrilla Fortress. Legram. And that's it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Their main quest was to get those characters, right? Because if so, I probably want to do the side quest first. Okay, our main quest was to get those students. Okay, real quick then, I'm gonna go ahead and do these side quests. starting with this one. A civilian was custody, blah, 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 blah. Go to the camp, correct the red. Okay, we're gonna go to... Alright, we're gonna knock out one piece of the main quest, and do the side quest. So let's just go there. The Guerrilla Proving Ground. Okay, that's the flight animation. Okay. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. I had to drink some water. Okay. I know what the main quest is because she is literally in one of the buildings, and I just saw it on the map. She's in here. She was right here. Yeah. Laura, and the rest of Class 7 too. I've been looking forward to seeing you again for quite some time now, Monica. I'm so glad to see you're safe and sound. Same to you. I've been so worried all this time, but I'm happy to see you were able to find the rest of your classmates. Yeah. Well, we all finally got back together in Legram not too long ago, actually. But we didn't come here to tell you that. There's actually something we wanted to ask you. Green explained that they were looking for other Thor students to fight on the Courageous alongside them. Me? Fight as a part of the Courageous crew? I'm glad you took the time to come out and find me, but I can't imagine I'd prove all that useful to you. I may be a military academy student, but I'm not exactly a natural brawler. Especially compared to you, Laura. You don't have to take up a sword to come and fight with us, though. Green's right. Even in the military, not every soldier stands on the front lines with a gun in hand. Success comes from all kinds of people making the most of their talents to strengthen the group as a whole. And speaking personally, having you with us would really put me at ease, allowing me to fight at my very best. Well, I have picked up some skills helping out with cooking and some other basic tasks here at the camp. I don't know how much that knowledge will really help you, but I'll do all I can to lend a hand with whatever needs doing on board. I look forward to having you on our side, Monica. Glad to have you along. Monica was welcome aboard the Courageous. Awesome. Alright, Craig the Red, you were like over here, I believe. Yes, you were. Let me save. Oh, Elliot! Did you see my request? Sure did, Dad. You want us to help you by finding a missing civilian, right? Although it looks as though you're busy with a meeting. Should we come back at a later time? Please don't hold back on our account. We're certainly busy, but that's all the more reason to get this taken care of. He's right. It was because we don't have the time to handle it ourselves that we called you in to begin with. What's more, wasn't it your platoon who took that civilian in to begin with? Gaul? Is that how you say that? Gaul? Gaul? Yes, sir, I think Gaul. My men are in charge of patrolling the area and taking any civilians found wandering into our safe custody. The one we called you here about was found wandering the highway a few days ago. After that, he remained in base camp without causing trouble, until this morning when he simply disappeared. We haven't the faintest clue where he is. As I said earlier, we don't have the time to look for him, but even so, we can't very well sit back and twiddle our thumbs. That was why we chose to call on you. I see. Sounds like the perfect job for us. Yep, fits us to a T. My thoughts exactly. As such, I'd like to entrust the task to you if you're willing. So how about it? Yes. I don't think this is something we could ignore in good conscience, so we'd be happy to accept. Excellent. I'll leave finding him to you then. It's possible that someone here in the camp may have seen him leave. Perhaps asking around may be a good place to start? That sounds like a good idea, thanks. Thanks, Captain. Other than that, I'll leave it to you to decide how to best approach this. But if the provincial army decides to attack, withdraw to safety immediately. Understood? Yes, sir. Quest without leave started. That civilian stood out a fair bit in the base camp too. You might find out something about where he could have gone if you ask around. Okay. We've destroyed 7 of them just this week. The provincial army must be getting frustrated by now. Now may be a good time to advance the next phase of our plan. You can't underestimate the Sodet's mobility. If they catch us off guard, that could be the end of us. Can't stay holed up in here forever either. We'll need to formulate some kind of plan, and soon. Okay. Without leave. Ask around the camp. Got someone over here that can tell us more, maybe? You're looking for the civilian who was here, I believe? I hope his sudden disappearance doesn't confirm the suspicions I had about him being a spy. I'm not sure there's much evidence pointing in that direction right now. But either way, do you remember when you last saw him? Just this morning, actually. He was standing off in the corner of the camp muttering to himself. Couldn't make out what he was saying, but it seemed like he was looking for someone. It doesn't give us much to go on. Okay. The proving ground says some information, probably. You're looking for a civilian, right? Huh. Yes, he did come around every time we were serving a meal. He seemed kind of pitiable, really. Spilled his soup a couple of times and always gave this odd, insincere smile when he did. Oh, right. Did you remember when you last saw him around? This morning's breakfast, actually. Haven't seen him since, but who knows when he'll pop in again. Alright. Well, thank you for your time. Not much luck here either. All that's left is the rest area. You're looking for the young man who's in camp at the moment? Yes, he does come here from time to time. He always seems so sad. I tried to strike up a conversation with him this one time, thinking it'd cheer him up. And it did too. He went out seeming all cheerful and motivated afterward. Sounds like we're dealing with a real pretty simple-minded guy here, doesn't it? You wouldn't happen to know where he might be right now, would you? Sorry, but I'm afraid not. We don't have too much to go on then. Oh, can we rest for 100 CP? Yes! Now we have 200 CP. Turbo mode does not speed up the resting, does it? It sped up the resting in Trails in the Sky and Crossbow games, though. Phew, that was a tough job. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here, Elliot. Hi, would you mind if we asked you something? After confirming it was okay, they asked Sergeant Major Emmons if he had seen the civilian. Oh, he's missing, is he? I did actually see him roughly an hour ago. Really? Where did you see him? He was heading in the direction of the fortress. I couldn't tell you more than that, though. What could he be doing there? Indeed, I can't imagine what business a civilian could have in the remains of a fortress. Seems our destination is set. Yeah, let's go after him. Thank you for the information, sir. Oh, it was nothing. Best of luck finding him. Alright. Alright. Go to the ruins. This is where the massive destruction occurred. Yep. And the light is still there. That's interesting. The final chapter of Trails to Azure can still be going, right? It can't be. I don't remember that circle kind of bubble around Crossbow being around it for that long. I really don't remember like being that long. It was, I don't know. I'm kind of like lost as to where the game is, where Crossbow is. Like the final chapter can't be still going, can it? I don't know. That confuses me so much because that bubble represents when the final chapter is in Trails to Azure, and like all the battles going on, like going into that massive tree, being that became a massive tower. Also, the fight with the giant mechs, the battle with the mayor. I forgot his name. But yeah, the battle with the mayor, the battle with the mayor's daughter. It was like all sorts of stuff. I'm kind of confused as to where the timeline is right now. It's not as though we had any real personal attachment to this fortress, but to see this happen to it? Still, this is no time to be feeling overwhelmed by the scenery. We need to focus on finding that missing civilian. How about we start by combing this area? Hopefully we'll find him soon. I felt like some kind of distortion in this area. Maybe it was just my imagination? Interesting. Man, Crossbell's over there. You know what's really cool about that sort of stuff? I love seeing in games, like for example, we already streamed the Crossbell games, but like anytime like I see like the crossbow in the distance and stuff like that, like right now, like I think it's going to the final chapter still. I would assume it is. But like I like to think like, hey, we're in Code Steel 2 right now, and over there right now, that's me streaming. That's the Joker 27 streaming like 4 or 5 months ago, Trails to Azure. That's basically me from 4 to 5 months ago streaming Trails to Azure final chapter over there. So I just think that's I like to think that in my head, because it just kind of paints this funny little story. Like that was us. That was us guys 4 to 5 months ago over there.
Say.
Oh, you're those store students. What are you doing here? We could come under attack at any time. I suggest you hurry back to base camp where it's safe. Actually, we're looking for someone. They told the soldiers about the missing civilian and asked if they had seen him. A missing civilian? Sorry, it doesn't ring a bell. We just came back from patrolling the byroad. Didn't see anyone there at the very least. Sounds like he must be somewhere in this fortress then. Let's keep up the search. Thank you both for your assistance. Okay. I guess we're just gonna keep going from the byroad. I don't think the enemies here got any stronger, right? I don't know why I chose to rest here. But yeah, I like to think whenever I look at the crossbow in the distance, or anything like that from like a game that we've already been to, I like to look at it and be like, hey, that's us. That's us right now from 4 to 5 months ago streaming right now. And here we are 4 to 5 months later streaming Code Steel 2. Okay, if the enemy's running away, this area is like old. So I'm just gonna call the bike. And I know the resistance is somewhere around here. They're probably in the first area though. Let's look here. Okay. That could be the resistance, or that could be where the missing civilian is. Or both, who knows, maybe he went to them. Oh, this is the resistance. Oh! Now here are some familiar faces. Whoa, it's Class 7! I'm glad we finally found you two. Long time no see, Rean. What are you guys doing here? Well, both parties exchanged information. You guys have certainly been busy. You're behind that ash-colored knight everyone keeps talking about? Figures. Class 7's always been pulling off crazy stuff like that thingy. Haha, we're not that bad. You've been setting up those transmission relay devices, right? Hello, you beautiful person. How's it going, Haggis Swaggus? How are you feeling the Code Steel series so far? Well, Code Steel 1 was, in my opinion, not a very good game. But Code Steel 2 is definitely a pretty good game so far. I've been enjoying Code Steel 2. So far, the first game was a miss. But the second game is pretty good. But that's fine. Like, Chosen in the Sky, for example, is one of my favorite favorite series. It became one of my favorite series, but the first game wasn't very great, in my opinion. But the second and third game were phenomenal. So I guess that's the case here. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. It's a lot of fun. And now we're just traveling, trying to find. The game pretty much just became Suikoden. We're just traveling and trying to recruit the 108 stars of destiny. Well, I hope there's not 108 students like Suikoden, but it just feels like Suikoden, so I'm just joking around. I have to say though, getting by with the bare minimum of ingredients while doing it has been a struggle. So he says, but we've been having fine dining pretty much every day thanks to his amazing cooking skills. I'm practically eating better than when I was cooking for myself at Doors. You flatter me. Oh yeah, we actually met Dorecia while we were in Barrierhard. She was pretty worried about you. So she managed to get home safely then. Phew. I'll have to pay her a visit soon. If you need help with that, we'd be glad to help make it happen. How about it? Want to come aboard? As much as I'd love to give you an instant yes, I can't. I'm sorry. I prefer Cold Steel 2 since it lets you use all of Class 7 at any time and travel to all the areas. I just didn't like Class 1 because there was just no story. The story of the game was just in the final chapter of the game. Like chapter 1 through 6, I think chapter 7 was the final chapter, I can't remember. But every chapter that was not the final chapter, there was literally zero story. The game was just High School Simulator, and I thought that was not very fun. It was just like the Legend of Heroes series is known for its deep story, great music, and fun battle system and character building. And there wasn't really any of that in Cold Steel 1. Like I said, it was like all the good stuff was in the final chapter, which was why I didn't like the game. We still got some business to take care of first. Is there anything difficult? Well, you kind of caught us while we were getting ready to set up some relay devices around here. This is the last place on our list actually, so we shouldn't be long. Would you mind waiting until we're done? Oh, I see. Helping them out with this might make life easier for all of us. Yeah. We might as well help out since we're already here, right? Not to mention things will go much quicker if we divide up the work. Are you sure? Thanks. That'd honestly be a huge help. Here you go, Reen. This is your batch. 6 relay devices. Okay. Huh. They're smaller than I expected. Well, yeah. They're designed to be attached to Orbment lights. We have George to thank for these handy little guys. His handiwork's as impressive as ever. They'll be pretty hard to find too. Nice. We'll leave you in charge of setting them up on the lights around this area. Try to set them a roughly equal distance apart. We'll set our batch up on the road that runs parallel to the Transcontinental Railroad. Then we'll meet you back here once we're done. Sounds okay? Understood. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it indeed. We should remain worried that we don't get caught off guard by monsters while we're setting these up too. Yeah, hopefully not. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the first time we're actually coming to the Corellia by Road 1. Because we went... Okay. That does make sense. Or are we just too... No, that's not true. No, that's not true at all. We're just too high up, so we can't... Yeah. We've been here before. Anyways. First one, right here. Guess we'll start with this one. Rain opened up the security panel and placed a relay device inside it. Alright. Sounds easy enough. That should probably be it. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. This is like I want to say the third time in the series where we've had to do stuff with Orbment lights. You know, I don't really mind these because they really hit a specific sense of a specific nostalgia. Because one of the very first quests, if not like I feel like it was the second quest that you ever get in the Trails in Chosen the Sky 1 was with these orbment lights. So it's actually really cool. Like I like these kind of side quests because it really takes me back to when we first streamed Chosen the Sky 1 way back when. Okay, 2 down. We're making good progress. And these guys are really weak enemies, right? I'll fight one just to make sure. And I'll check the XP. Wow. Low level enemies potentially, and we can't even hit them. I did not mean to attack that one. Okay. Yeah, 48 XP. That's really nothing. And only 3 Link XPs. Yeah, nothing really. Yeah, not really worth it. Let's just get our side quest done. Right over here. Okay. Just making sure I don't pass it. Halfway done now. We gotta go to Corellia by Road 1, right? Or what? He's gonna be... Which means he's somewhere in the ruins. Oh, so he didn't come out here. Oh. And yeah, this side quest that we're doing is like a hidden side quest. Okay. Okay, so that means it's Corellia. It was Corellia by Row 1. Let me go drive over there to make this faster. Turning in this thing is pretty hard. Feels almost better to just run by myself on foot. Yeah, the rest of the lighting are here. Alright. 4 down, 2 to go. Good, good, good. Oh, the bike just doesn't just stay on the floor. Terra Shrine. Now we just need to place the last one. Alright, that's all of them. I'm guessing Nicholas and Emily are done now too. Let's go back and see them. Yeah, let's get that done and let's go back to Corellia Fortress and look for him. He says he's apparently in the ruins. Although I didn't see a green exclamation mark stating where he could have been. So I'll have to go back and look around myself if anything. If I realize that I probably just, you know, it's probably not listed at all where it is. So I'll just have to find them by myself maybe. Hey, welcome back. Yes, if you're here, you're all done. Indeed. And the same goes for you. Yeah. Did you run into any trouble? Nope. We got all 6 of them set up fine. Now the question is whether we set them up correctly or not. No need to worry about that actually. We've already run a transmission test and everything checked out. We're good. We're good to go. Thank goodness. Good job, team. Does that mean you're ready to board the Courageous then? Heh. Count us in. Things will be a cinch now that we've got the Blazing Maiden on board. Well, I'll be sure to pull my weight so we can get around picking up Theresia and Ferris too. I can't deny that making food in the Courageous has made me pretty excited. I'll make sure that everyone on board gets the meals that I can provide. Thank you for joining us, Emily, Nicholas. All right. All right. Just follow the road to Corellia. Wait. The Master Court. Oh, thank goodness it's here. I was about to say, please don't tell me Sharon kept it. Because I gave this to Sharon. There you go. I was like, wait a minute. Where's my strength buff? Wait a minute. My Master Court. It was on Sharon. Thank goodness it's... Okay, okay, he's all the way over there. He's literally in front of the massive crater. I see him. There you are. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on a second. Okay. I can't find him anywhere. I even came all the way to the scary looking place to find him. Ricky! Where are you? Sniffle, if you're there, say something. Could this be... Yeah, I think this is our guy. He looks oddly familiar too. Well, whatever. We should probably ask him what he's doing here. So you came here looking for a friend you were separated from just before the war broke out? Yeah, Ricky went to Heimdallr all on his own, and right after that, it got occupied by the Alliance. I've been all over the place looking for him, even to Heimdallr Station, but I can't find him anywhere. Sniffle, I'm so sorry, Ricky. If only I'd gone with you. I see. That is quite worrying. Yeah. I know as well as anyone what it feels like to not know where your loved ones are. Elise. It's really scary, seeing what's going on over in Crossbell. Sniffle, the last girl to win my heart is still there too. Last girl to win his heart? Oh, Fran, please be okay. You may have turned me down, but I'll never forget your beautiful smile. Well, regardless, now we know what you're doing here. I still don't think you should be coming to places this dangerous without some type of permission, though. This area could become a battleground at a moment's notice. We should get you back to base camp. I suppose you're right. I can't say I like this place very much anyway, and it's not much. Oh my god. And it's not like I'm gonna find Ricky here, so I don't mind coming with you. We'd appreciate that. Okay, we've done our part. Let's tell the Lieutenant General we found him. Alright, time to go back. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, there was a spatial distortion there. Anton is resting in the mess hall at the moment. Oh, Anton. Anton? Wasn't Anton in, Crossbow? Oh my god! Anton was in Crossbow! Wait! Fran's the girl from the Crossbow Police Department, isn't it? Oh my god, I think it is. That was a Crossbow reference. Oh my gosh. You know, times like these make me super happy that we played them in order. Because, man, I love the Crossbow games. Those are my favorite Trails games. Those are my favorite Legend of Hero games. And I'm a big fan of references, so I love it. He's been warned not to cause any more trouble, so he should hopefully behave from now on. I see. You've all done a fine job. I also believe Anton was in Trails in the Sky, too. But I'm not so sure about that. I feel like there was. I feel like Anton was the guy who was in love with, he was the one in love with the guild receptionist in, God, in Estelle's hometown, but I forgot her name. The blonde girl. It was the blonde girl who could hold her drink. At least I think so. And if this streak of Anton continues, that he's gonna be in love with every single character. Well, he's gonna be in love with a specific character from this series onward. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see him in a future game. I see. You've all done a fine job. Agreed. I couldn't be more pleased with the results. And it sounds as though you didn't find him a moment too soon. What do you mean? We received the report of an unidentifiable large monster appearing not long ago. Inside Gorelia Fortress, no less. Unidentifiable? Is it some new species? It must have only just appeared too, because we didn't see anything like that when we were there. Correct on both accounts too. In truth, this isn't the first time this has happened. We've been receiving reports of strange monsters appearing out of nowhere in various locations for several days now. Interesting. Could they be cryptids? That's likely due to the chaos in Erebone becoming all the greater. Oh my god, cryptids from the Crossbow games! And if that is the cause, it's very possible the same thing is happening all over the country. We would like to take care of the problem ourselves, but unfortunately, we simply don't have the spare manpower. It pains me to leave them be, but we've no choice until the war situation has settled down to some degree. This is just one more reason Erebone has become an increasingly dangerous land. I suggest you remain vigilant if you intend to continue your travels. We'll be sure to do so, sir. Good. In lighter news, please take this as a thanks for helping us today. Panzer goggles received. What you've done was only possible because you chose to remain neutral. We'll be counting on you if anything else should come up. I'm guessing fighting these strong creatures all over the place are how we get our Medal of Strength from Alphen. We'll be happy to help. Feel free to get in touch if you ever need us. Okay. Alright, one side quest done. I want to go over there though. I want to go and fight. Let me save. This might be one of those... Yeah, look at this. I think this is from Crossbow. I think this is going to be one of those things where, you can fight this now, but it's going to be, like, way too strong, and it's going to be one of those things where you got to come back when you're stronger. Maybe this is not from Crossbow. A seismic monstrosity Volgif. It goes first. Ancient Glyph. Let's see if I'm right. If I die here, then it's for sure. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of those. It's level 100. So we're supposed to come back here when we're level 100. Yeah, we're dead.
Hi.
241,000 HP. Oh my god, our tactical is this. Our positioning is so bad. I gotta fix this up. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is just terrible. Our positioning are completely bad. And it doesn't even matter. We lost. You're not gonna win this fight. Let's take our game over. Nice counter. Supposed to be really weak to Earth. And down we go. Alright, party was wiped out. Let's return to the title screen because I don't want to retry it. We saved just outside of it, so I can do a quick reload. Instead of risking the chance to run, or maybe I can't even run away from it at all. Alright, we've at least checked it out. Let's call the Courageous. Okay, I'm definitely gonna skip these events. Okay. So what was the other side quest? Go to Legram. And yeah, there's like 2 students in Legram. So that's an opportunity to do that. I can turn in the one from Craig the Red. Good thing we learned how to use an orbital computer in class. What was that? Oh, looks like you picked the perfect time to report. Go ahead and press the answer button below the screen. Oh, sure. Olivier. I like how he greeted us. Reem, baby, talk to me. Prince Olivier or Prince Olivert. I gotta remember. Because I gotta remember to read that if it's a T, it's Olivert. If there's no T, Olivier, and there's an I, Olivier. How are you? I thought you went to Western Arabonia. Really? Wow. I had no idea that it was possible to do that from so far away. Alright. Oh, you get AP for recruiting students too. Okay. We're like 6 points off. We're definitely gonna get that. We're gonna to B1. Of course. Sorry for troubling you with this when you're clearly busy with matters over in the West, though. Your Highness? Yeah, you see, Olivier. They're going to Parm! Are they in Liberal? Wasn't there a place, like New Parm, something like that in Liberal? Are they in Trust in the... Are they back to... I don't think... Wasn't there a Parm here in Arabonia too, though? I don't remember. But I do remember there was a place called Parm. Like New Parm... something. I don't remember. Intros in the Sky. Intros in the Sky. It's literally in Estelle's hometown. Just off the side. Oh. Things must be pretty difficult over there right now. So, if he's going out of his way just to talk to you, it means he wants to. So don't feel guilty. You're the best way he can get the inside scoop on what's happening here. So everyone wins. True enough. It's a good way to keep looking at it. We need to make sure we never let him down. During Act 2, you can report completed quests via the orbital computer on the Courageous Bridge. In exchange, you will receive rewards and AP. Yep, as normal. Your rank will increase as you accumulate. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna get Vivi and Casper. Okay. And we gotta go to the inn in Legram to get that side quest done. So, let's go ahead and check. Oh yeah, and there's something I wanted to check. Did I ever get any, like, Panzer goggles? Oh, accuracy 50%, crit 10%, prevent blind. That's insane. And especially since... Do I have the Passionate Rouge? Yes. Black Virtue attacks and crafts can cancel arts 90% of the time and delay by 6. Once used by Sharon. She's what gave us that. Okay. Give me the Passionate Rouge back and give me the whatever has the highest strength. I'm thinking Braveheart because the 10% crit. But what was the other one that I was just reading? Uh, 10% crit accuracy blind prevention. Yeah, I'll go with Braveheart. But yeah, like something like the gladiator headband's pretty good too, though. Yeah, just take the gladiator headband, and I don't really use normal attacks with these characters, and the crit percentage won't really matter much with them. I'll just have it there in the meantime in case I could use it for something else. Passionate leggings, that's pretty good too. I don't have too much I can put on these two. Oh yeah, but let me fix this weird loadout. There you go. Okay. Let me save. And go to Legroom. The inn. Let's go here. Sniffle. Sob. How do you pronounce this? Pattery! You're cargo, right? Machias, friend? I know you put it in a request for help, but what are you doing all the way out here in Legroom? Did something happen? What do you think happened? A bunch of noble soldiers came busting into the Ost district, and that got us real salty. So we gave him some of the old babang, kapow. But then they got mad at us and turned the tables. They wouldn't give up either. But then Pattery, damn it. If I parsed that correctly, it sounds like he really needs our help with something, and I guess Pattery's in trouble. That's about all I got too. We should try to get him to calm down a little so we can explain things before it's a little too late. Maybe bringing Machias with us would help. I mean, they are friends of a sort. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Go back to the Courageous and get him? Oh, come on. Oh, awesome. Those damn soldiers getting all big for their boots. Thinking they're so tough. They deserve the kapow we gave them. I didn't think they'd be so stubborn, though. Or that Pattery would... Yeah, damn it. Oh, he's still crying. I guess we won't be able to get something else out of him while he's like this. Allow me to translate. The patrolling soldiers' arrogance irritated him and Pattery greatly. In response, they tried setting traps for them using boxes and drum cans in an effort to drive them away. Naturally, this did not go according to plan, as anyone with half a brain would expect. Machias! What the hell are you doing here? I don't need a dork like you to help me sort this out. I can do it just fine on my own. Of course. I can tell from the tears streaming down your face that you're off to a flying start. Machias, I have no idea how you turned what he just said into what you just said, but I'm impressed. Unfortunately for me, I've had to put up with the two of them for a long time now. You pick some things up after a while. I'm fairly sure I know how the rest of the story goes too. When the traps failed to have their intended effect, the soldiers gave chase. As they ran, Cargo and Pattery lost sight of one another, which led to their current quandary. Yeah, that's right. We were running from him. But then Pattery told me to go on ahead. We're supposed to meet up here, but she still hasn't shown. Pattery! Well, at least we finally got into the bottom of what's happened. Could this mean that the soldiers captured her after all? It wouldn't be a surprise with how heavily guarded the capital is. Now I'm starting to worry about her. I hope she's alright. I'd save your concerns. Those two always defy expectations. Don't take a word they say at face value. What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, Machias? Cargo, we should make a few things clear. You two definitely specified Legram as the town to meet up in, correct? That's what I said, didn't I? I mean, we were kind of panicking at the time with the soldiers chasing us and all, but Powdery took out a map and pointed right at the part where Legram is. You said we're meeting at a tiny little place in the boonies where no soldiers would ever care enough to find us. Maybe you shouldn't talk about the town like that right in front of all of its residents? Way to show your appreciation. Well, he isn't wrong technically, and speaking as a resident, I don't find such an apt description offensive. Still, if they had a map, I can't imagine we're dealing with any sort of misunderstanding. Neither can I. They're both Erebonians, so it's not like they'd end up in different towns. One more question, Cargo. Were you both on the same side of the map when you were doing this? Or were you on opposite sides, facing one another? Yeah, we were facing each other. So what? Have you worked something out, Machias? I think so. When they agreed on the destination, one of them was looking at the map upside down. I doubt she ever even mentioned Legram. She probably pointed to the map and said, "Here." They probably didn't even realize how much of a misunderstanding it would cause. It does sound plausible. Still, if that's the case, then Powdery's gone off to an entirely different town. We should look for a town that fits her description and is on the opposite side of the capital from Legram. Good thing we have the Courageous. Okay, we're off to find Powdery. Any objections, Cargo? Did you work something out? What are you wasting time here for then? If you find her, let me know right away. You better promise. We will. Just stay away from me. You're getting snot everywhere. Quest, badass in danger. Alright. Alright, we have two of our classmates here. And they're up here. One's in the chapel, which we've met before actually. Over here on the right. Oh, you're back. Vivi? Have you been here all this time? I had no idea. Why the long face though? Well, Linda and I got separated while we were escaping doors. I haven't heard so much as a word from her or about her since. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I prayed for her to be okay more times than I can count. I even started watering the plants here for extra Adios brownie points. And they're still not doing very well. Ugh, I'm useless, both as a gardening club member and as a human being. But I guess it's always been like this. I'm only ever able to do anything because I've got Linda. And now that I don't, this isn't you. See? You're the kind of person who loves causing trouble and pulling pranks on everyone. Like Edul, me, Elinda, and even Reen sometimes. You skip classes and even your club meetings. Pretend to be Linda, embarrass her and anyone else who gets involved. But in the end, you always leave everyone with a smile on their face. Works with the flowers too. They always look so happy whenever you take care of them. So sitting here alone praying for someone to solve your own problems for you isn't you. Nobody would be able to stop Vivi, I know, from running out and finding Linda herself. V's right. And as it so happens, we're flying the Courageous all over Erebonia now. I can't guarantee you'll find her, but if you come with us, there's a chance you'll hear something about where she might have been. So what do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? You guys. Of course I will. I don't know what's gotten into me lately, but if anyone should go out there and hunt her down, it's gotta be me. Sisters need to look out for each other, right? Bingo. Welcome to the team, Vivi. Thanks. You're awfully lucky. Not every day Erebonia's loveliest lady joins a ragtag bunch of adventurers like you. Vivi was welcome aboard. Alright. And the other person is right over here. Oh, hey guys. Casper, it's great to see you again. How you been How have you been? Doing alright here? So far, so good. I'd like to think I'm making myself useful here in the training hall, doing whatever I can. Not that that's much, though. I'm basically just taking care of weapon maintenance and importing more more weapon necessary. Sounds useful to me. With all the trouble that's befallen this town, I'm sure they appreciate all the help they can get. Allow me to thank you on behalf of everyone here. There's little more helpful than a properly maintained blade. Speaking of helping out, actually, Green told Casper that they were looking for fellow Thor students to fight with them aboard the Courageous. Me? On the Courageous? Well, I'd love to help, especially if Monica's already on board, but hey, quick question. Could you use the Courageous to fly over to the west? I mean, theoretically, sure. We could use it to fly anywhere. That's not part of the area we're responsible for, though. We were told to focus on our efforts on the east side of Erebonia. Yeah, that makes sense. I just figured I might be able to go and see how my family was doing over there, that's all. Oh, I forgot that you came from a town near the shore over there. I can hardly blame you for being worried. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm staying here in Legroom for now. I'm hoping I'll get the chance to head over there and check on them myself. Alright, that makes sense. I wonder if we can find out for ourselves whether they are safe or not. He might be more inclined to come with us if he hears that his family's safe. But how could we find that out? Our best bets are probably the radio or a newspaper, come to think of it. Radio is not really an option right now, but I can think of one newspaper that wouldn't be hard to get our hands on. Maybe we should pick up a copy from somewhere. I only can remember getting a newspaper in Keldic. I don't really know any other places that give that stuff. Well, we can't even go to Keldic right now. Okay, let's return to the Courageous. But let me test something. Let me check something. I want to go to the highway real quick. Because they did say there was a resistance group, and I don't know if they're going to tell us where everyone that we're going to find out there is, or we have to go and find some of them on our own, like the resistance group. So let me check Ebo Highway 3. Yeah, we're not gonna get told where anything is. I don't think we can go to the South Cruising Highway. Because I don't think we can go to Barrier Hard yet. I'll check. We can. Oh, we just can't go into the town. Yeah, we can't get any closer. Okay. Let's return to the Courageous. And, yeah, I can't go to Keldic. I don't really know. Let's go to Emir. We can do the snowboarding. And there's 2 students here. Or are they not students? I don't know. Maybe this is just a side quest. Yeah. Oh, Pattery! Oh, yeah, that's right. We're gonna get the friend. That's right. Come on. Spit it out. Where'd you hide cargo? I know you did it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh, wait. Who's cargo? Is that Pattery? Well, I'm glad we found her. But I can't believe she actually ended up here. Looks like Makia's theories about the map was correct. Yeah, might be a good idea to let him know before we try talking to her. She really was here. Hey, Pattery, could you please stop causing problems for strangers? But Machias, the hell are you doing here? Huh? It's not like I actually care, but it's nice to see your stupid face. I suppose. He's acting a bit Odd. Oh well. I'm glad to see that you're well too. Seriously, what are you thinking trying to pick a fight with the army? We heard about all the we heard all about what had happened. No good can come from worrying people so much, you know? What? Look who's talking. Pardon? You've got no idea how worried Ost was when we heard that you were wanted by the army. For all we freaking knew, you were dead in a gutter somewhere. And then Uncle Carl ended up getting arrested on top of it all. Why do you think we started picking fights in the first place? We were scared. We were pissed off. We were... Whatever. It was better for us to do it. It was better us to do it than letting some amateurs try their luck. That's what really happened. I'm not surprised that people in your neighborhood will be worried about you. I'm sure Fiona must be really worried about me too. Sorry. I had no idea that was the case. Sorry for worrying you all so much. You should be saying that to everyone back home, not me. Anyway, that idiot Cargo said he was going to meet me here ages ago, but he still hasn't shown up. So you going to help me look for him? Speaking of Cargo, I almost forgot. Whoops. Completely slipped my mind. So she really did intend for them to meet here. Although there's no way to tell who was in the wrong now. What? You guys know something? You better not have tied him up somewhere, because if you do, what say we bring him here before she accuses us of anything else? They flew the courageous Allegrum to pick up Cargo, then brought him back to Emir. Battery! Cargo! Oof! Ack! The hell you've been all this time? I was freaking out like crazy, you damn pipsqueak. Where the heck was I? Where the heck were you? Ultra headlock time. Ah! Just who are these people? Well, they're refugees from Heimdallr. I really am sorry for all the trouble that she's caused. I know this is a lot to ask, but would it be possible for them to stay in Emir until the situation improves there? Well, sure. They're not how I pictured people from Heimdallr to be, but sure. Wow, check it out. There's a really warm-looking pond over there. Watch it, loser. It's clearly a trap. Ain't no way anyone will put something that nice smack dab in the middle of the town. Wow, you're right. You're so smart, Pattery. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go have a quick word with them so they don't go causing any more trouble. Must be tough being you, Machias. I'd like to think we all had our fair share of challenges this time. Still, I suppose all's well that ends well. Quest Badass and Danger complete, and receive Bunny Watch as a reward. Bunny Watch? HP 440, EP 44, Speed 4. Wow, pretty good. And prevents delay, of course. Okay. And like I said, we can snowboard here. So let's go ahead and snowboard. Now play the B1 course. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go use the new board, because it's new, so why not? Alright, we gotta get 15 out of the 16 and beat the target time of 1 minute and 5 seconds. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Oh my god, I got slowed down. Luckily that did not do much. We did it. Alright. New record, and we got all the flags. Cleared the B1 course. Even experienced boarders tend to struggle on that course. That was really something. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead and take it. Receive Silver Bell. Ooh, that's pretty good for Mirage attackers. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained if you... Like, yep, as he always says. Yeah, the bells always delay. They reduce the delay of using that specific element that they are tied to by half. So, half delay after using Mirage Arts, and you get Arts Attack 25. Okay, mine too is 30. Okay. We can go back on the Courageous now. Let's go ahead and report the side quest and report the students that we've gotten. We got 6 AP, which is 1 off. No, 5 AP, I'm sorry. Which is 1 off from B1 rank up. But we got 3,000 mirror for the completing the quest. Okay. Let me save. And let's go get the students in Nord. I feel like the fact that we can go to Zender Gate has to mean something. Like, is there anything in Zender Gate? I mean, there's shops. Is there anything out here? No, let's go to the settlement. No, there was someone in the watchtower, though. Yeah, there's someone right there in the watchtower. Right over here. Oh, it's Mint. It's Instructor Makarov's, was it, I don't, Instructor Makarov's niece. I almost forgot how to, I was like, what is it called when you're, when, I know, like, you got the uncle Makarov's the uncle, but what do you call the opposite of being the uncle of someone? I was like, what the heck is it? The niece. Oh, hiya, guys. She's also super adorable. I love her design. Whoa, Mint. So you ended up in Nord, did you? I'm glad you're okay. But what brought you to the watchtower? Oh, I came to help them fix stuff up. The Noble Alliance wasn't very careful when it was using all the machinery here, so it's a lot's been acting up. I'm all done with that now, though. I'm genuinely impressed. Sometimes I forget that you really are Instructor Makarov's niece. Yeah, there you go, see? It was easy peasy. But hey, forget about all that. What are you guys doing here? Well, actually, Reen explained that they were traveling around in search of other Thor students to fight alongside them. You're flying the Courageous around? That's way cool. Sure, I'd love to come. Not right now though. How come? Well, I went and lost something super important, you see? I'm supposed to be trying to find it as we speak. There's no sign of it anywhere. But until I found it, there's no way I can leave. Something important? That's certainly concerning. What should we do, Reen? We could come back, but I'm pretty sure it'll be found faster if we help her look. Let's help her search. Would you mind if we helped you look, Mint? Would you? Thank you, that'd be amazing. You must have an idea of where you lost it, right? Any place we could start? You lost it somewhere inside the building? It's awfully quiet. What happened to the other soldiers? Oh, I told them to stay out of the way so I can carry out my search. So they all went back to their rooms. They're probably still working though, so I wouldn't worry about it. Right. Anyway, what exactly are you looking for? It's a wristwatch. Uncle Makarov gave it to me when I enrolled in the academy. I've had it with me ever since, mending it on my own whenever it broke. Really? You've got quite a wide area to cover, but we'll just have to work our way through a little bit at a time. Did you focus on searching around here? We'll work our way upwards one floor at a time. Righty-ho. Thanks a bunch. Okay, I'm glad that there's a lot of places to look at. So let's start with the side. We can pick the shining object off the floor. Some iron fillings. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be at the top, but let's see. In the duct, just a lid of some juice. Second room. Oh, up here. That looks promising. Means it's a shining object. It's a coin. Maybe it's from the casino in Heimdallr. Either way, it's of no use to me. Better put it back. Okay. Right over here. Well, I actually gotta go in the duct for this one. Why would it be in here? Oh no, I passed it. I was about to say, why would it be in here? It's over here. That couldn't be it, could it? Ring took the shining object. Nope, it isn't. It's just some scrap metal. Guess I might as well just throw it away. And then one more room before we hit the very top. What's this? A signed picture of a pinup girl. This must belong to one of the soldiers. Let's put it back. Well, we've explored everywhere in the building where it could possibly be, but no dice. Yeah, there's no sign of it anywhere. You certain we haven't missed a spot? The only place that I could think of is... I can only think of where the rooftop where the jammer was. Can't hurt to take a look around there. And so far, it looks like I'm gonna be right. The rooftop. Okay. Well, we've come all the way up here, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't on the roof. We would have spotted it already. I certainly haven't seen anything. I don't think something as flashy as a watch would be easy to miss, yeah. Did anyone else see some sort of a glint? I saw it. I believe it's coming from up there. At the very top? Oh! It did it again. It has to be. I think it very well may be. I sure wasn't expecting to find it all. I was sure wasn't expecting to find it all the way up there. Now we just need to go up ahead and grab it. They informed the soldiers of the watch's location and were able to successfully recover it from the antenna. After doing so, they of course returned it to its rightful owner. I'm really curious as to how they got that down. I can't believe it! You really found it! Thank you so much. You're welcome. How the heck did it get attached to the antenna of all things? Oh, maybe it got caught while I was doing maintenance on it. Whoopsie. Silly me. You really are a klutz. Well, at least we found it in the end. So would you be willing to come with us on the Courageous now? You can count on me. And don't you worry. With me on the job, this war will be over and everything will be as right as pain in no time. I think that should be right as rain. I hope the Courageous doesn't fall out of the sky. I'm suddenly feeling very nervous. Mint was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the settlement. There's nothing here.
よし、行くか。
I know the ancient quarry was where a person was. But let me check Lake Lacrima and see if anything is happening there. Anything I should care about here. Oh, there's something. There's a main quest over where Alyssa's grandfather is. Welcome home, Gaius, and thank you for coming. Hello, Elder. It's good to be back again. You've been keeping yourselves mighty busy since you left, haven't you? We heard all about you flying around on the Courageous. Oh, keeping your ears to the ground, I see. The Courageous here have been a huge help too, and it's all thanks to Prince Olivert that we have finally have a means to make our ideals a reality. He placed his hope for Erebonia's future in us, and we're going to do everything possible to ensure that it isn't misplaced. Well, he couldn't have entrusted Erebonia's future in finer hands. Speaking of, there is something we'd like your help with. Is this about a large monster? Might I ask how Dad came to be absent at a time like this to begin with? Oh yeah, this is the large monster extermination quest that we got. Is our other main quest? Well, on one hand, this land is no longer plagued with war since the Noble Alliance has left. While on the other hand, the monsters here have grown restless. We haven't had a clue as to why, but as a result, Lacan has been forced to go on and patrol more often than before. I see. Makes sense to me. And as if a huge monster showing up while he's away isn't bad enough, the monster in question is strange, to say the least. I couldn't say for sure, but it's possible it's another cryptid. And if that's the case, it may be a sign that things here aren't yet back to normal after all. Oh no. That does sound like something we can't ignore. And we can't pretend this has nothing to do with us when this cause could very well be the cause in Erebonia itself. We'd be more than happy to accept your request. We'll do all we can to take down this foul beast. Thank you very much. It was last sighted in the northern part of the Highlands, right in front of the giant statue. Given how little we know about it, you should approach it with great caution. Of course. Alright, as soon as we're ready, let's head out. Quest Monster Madness started. This one's a main quest though, I don't think we can do that. The cryptid was level 100 and decimated us literally like earlier in this exact same stream. Oh good lord, maybe this one's possible though, I don't know. Who knows? Ancient quarry. This leads to the, oh yeah, this is where
よし行くか
we found the camp that we didn't know what was there. It was just empty. Here's a student. It's, it's this girl, the artist, that's always so pessimistic and so mean. Well, not really pessimistic, I can't really say that word, but she's very mean to people, I mean to say. Hey, aren't you Clara? Oh, it's you, Warzel. I see you got your classmates with you. What are you doing here? Funny, we could ask you the same thing. What are you doing out here all alone? Have you been living out here or something? Well, I followed you guys after you left the academy and ended up settling here. I've been focusing on my art ever since. Don't have to think about the war here or anything. It's perfect. How very like you, Clara. Perhaps I have the winds to thank for our reunion? Actually, now that we've found you, Marina explained that they were looking for academy students to come and fight with them on board the Courageous. So you're the ones flying that thing? Sure, I'll join you. Under one condition. What would that be? This area is supposed to be a quarry, and as you'd expect, you can find high-quality stone around here. I need some for my next big project, but it's too dangerous for me to go in there. So you guys are gonna get some in my place. You want us to get you rocks. You'd think we weren't smack dab in the middle of war here. You have your priorities, I have mine. War or no war, my art comes first. If I can't create, that's only gonna distract me, which I can't imagine would make me very productive for you, huh? I suppose she has something of a point. Should we help her out? Yes. You got yourselves a deal, Clara. Bringing you one big one should be fine, right? Yeah, should be. I'll wait for you right here. Let's get this over with. Yeah, I'm surprised, like, she's over here like, I'm gonna just live out here and just work on my art. But it's just like, how are you eating? Like, what are you doing? Anyways, this is gonna be the end of the stream today. This is an afternoon stream, so these are a little bit these end a little bit earlier than normal. So I have to end it now because I gotta go to work in literally an hour. So I'm gonna be ending it here for today. But literally next time we'll be helping out Clara with her rock finding, I guess, and then find out the newspaper to get the other person. I forgot their name. And see, hey, Dark Fantasy LMS or Dark Fantasy RLMS. Thank you so much for the follow. As I said, I'm just ending the stream, but thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Rio MS. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The afternoon streams that I do are a little bit shorter than normal because these are done before work. But this Wednesday, what's today? Monday, right? Yeah. This Wednesday and Thursday are my 2 evening streams, so I'll be able to stream Wednesday and Thursday for a good 5 hours. But these are like half the time. But like I said, I'm going to be ending it here. I'm going to double save just to be safe. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can send you guys off to someone else. I'm going to raid someone else. Let me see who I can find. Who is on at this time? Let me go ahead and check. Not really anyone, to be honest. Actually, I'm gonna raid someone I'm gonna raid this person here. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Marsted. Marsted is playing the Mana Khemia games. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So Marsted is, like I said, is streaming Mana Khemia. Let me go ahead and pull him up. Mana Khemia, Alchemist of Alrevis. That's a very great game. And here's the raid. And take care, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing the afternoon stream tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we can continue from there. Anyways, guys, take care and enjoy yourselves, guys. Goodbye.